legs, and Mike Brown is trying to take advantage of that. Towns comes up short. Josh Hart comes in for the rebound. Anunoby lines up the three-pointer. That won't go. Hart keeps it alive. And these first couple of minutes of the third quarter clearly are critical. Strus throws it up, and Allen throws it down.
But let's start with a small piece. Make the Knicks call the first timeout.
Allen dissuades Towns from even trying a shot. And see Allen now backing off Hart. Bridges goes at Harden, gets inside. Another falling away shot. In and out won't go. Mobley with a rebound. Donovan Mitchell, big scoring first half. Harden tries. Harden's three won't go. Mobley the rebound. Head fake. And he kicks it back out to Strus. Stolen by Hart. Hart kicks it back to Anunoby. Spins against Strus. Leans in. Layup. Can't get it. Hart the rebound. Back up and in. Donovan Mitchell, 20 points in the first half, but 3 fouls. Mitchell tied up. Throws a bullet pass to Harden. Down low to Allen. And Allen fouled. As that foul came before any upward motion or any shot attempt, so a side out. Bridges chasing Harden. Bridges' job on Harden and Maxey in the last round have been excellent. Jared Allen, little hook shot, can't get it to fall. And Karl Anthony Towns grabs another rebound, his 11th. Anunoby running the floor inside, blocked, but a foul.
Again.
His second foul. Anunoby, 7 points. And it hits the free throw upcoming Comp Garden, 8 o'clock start on ESPN.
And Mike, we've used the word desperation a lot in terms of what the Cavs needed to represent. That is what you saw out of the San Antonio Spurs last night. That's about as physical a defense as you are going to see, and a commitment to get that series back to 2-2.
Nice passing from the big man, Mo, right there from the Cavs.
Yeah, but that passing was needed because of the defense from the Knicks. They kept moving that ball. Right now, the Knicks aren't having to make those same passes.
Hart spins and lost it. For the Knicks, that's only their 5th turnover.
And the zone, I think, is the only thing right now that you can do defensively. It's taking away the off-ball cutting.
Mitchell fouled by Hart.
Look, and I think the way that Brunson's gone at both of those guys, when he's gotten one-on-one coverage on some type of switch, that means when they...
So Cleveland showing some life, slowly creeping back into this.
1 or 2 more buckets by Cleveland, and you can think about Mike Brown calling a timeout.
Harden, little shake and bake, goes right at Brunson. Whips a pass, stolen. Bridges sidestep, goes inside, can't get it to fall. Anunoby the rebound, out to Brunson. Up top, Towns. Knicks have been one of the better offensive rebounding teams the last couple of years. Shot clock winding down. Brunson's got to put it up. Inside Hart, 24-second violation. Good defense.
To see what their adjustment is going to be to try to get a little bit more pace to their half-court offense.
Knicks are 1 of 8 from the field with 2 turnovers in the first 3+ minutes here in the third. Mitchell to Strus. Thought about a 3, now drives, goes inside, blocked by Towns. Brunson drives, kicks it out. Anunoby thought about a 3. Towns tries a 3-pointer, puts it in. Karl Anthony Towns is 3.
And Max Strus got to the body of OG Anunoby. Jared Allen didn't get to the body of Karl Anthony Towns.
Mobley tries to answer, cannot. Hart grabs yet another rebound. Hart having one of those games, he's all over the place. Finds it to Anunoby. Jared Allen with him. Anunoby goes inside, kicks it out. Bridges checks the seams, fires away, hits a 3. Another turnover. Anunoby, Brunson, alley-oop, and Anunoby with the slam. The turnover. 8 straight points. After Cleveland came out to start the third, they cut it to 16. Harden. Sam Merrill in the game. Merrill, quick release on his 3-pointer. Won't go. And Towns has owned the boards tonight. He's got 13 rebounds already. Hart. Towns down the lane. Lefty layup. Banks it home.
Karl Anthony Towns in this quarter, not only the rebounding, stepped out, hit a 3, and there you see him taking it strong to the hole. The full skill set on display.
Anunoby drives, poked away. Hart picks it up. Brunson sets up, 3-pointer. Anunoby with the foul makers here in the third quarter.
Oh, this is an absolute clinic of ball movement, defense, communication, effort, dominating the Cavs in.
Anunoby poked it away, forced another turnover. Merrill fouls Brunson. Nick
Celebrating their team being one half away from being in the NBA Finals.
the iconic Radio City Music Hall. Rockettes aren't there tonight, but the Knicks fans are. Brunson, Wade is in the game. Towns looking, finds Hart. Hart double dribble.
During that last timeout, Mike Brown pushed the appropriate buttons, and this team came out with a renewed sense of defensive energy.
Foul on Hart. We've seen throughout. They are still down by 25 midway through the third. Mitchell Robinson in the game, sets the screen, but again, they're back in that zone. Bridges fires a three-pointer. Rebound. Mitchell against Brunson. Fires short. And Anunoby with the rebound. Off the turnover, Mitchell gets it back. Harden launches his three-pointer. Bounces around. Knicks a huge advantage on the boards, plus 15. And Sam Merrill called for a foul. 5:07 remaining here in the third. Shamet back in. As is Deuce McBride. Whips a pass to Bridges. Bridges across the lane, kicks it out in the corner. Brunson fires three-pointer. It's good. 80-28.
And that's twice in a row now. They've gotten dribble penetration against the zone on one side, and then you float on the opposite side of the floor. That is a tough communication and a tough closeout.
Merrill goes back door, tried to feed it inside. Mobley couldn't handle the pass.
You see the Knicks are getting that ball out quick. They are not necessarily like a great transition team, but they have been getting the ball out quick, and now Landry Shamet showing the entire bag.
And nobody coming in to help. It's a 30-point lead here in game 4. Mobley out to Merrill. Merrill's jump shot gets that one to go. The most incredible runs in NBA playoff history. Knicks going for their 11th consecutive victory. And they're up by 28 on the road in a closing game. Shamet fakes. Shamet drives, pulls up. Two-pointer from Shamet. And Mobley with the Tyson, the impressive second-year man, as Mobley gets the pass from Tyson. Mobley lays it up and in. Every time the Cavs have made a mini run, the Knicks have an answer. Brunson shake and bake with Harden. Gets into the paint. Back to Bridges. Steps back. Three-pointer. Robinson can't get it. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by door. Robinson looks to hand it off. Shamet gets it. Shamet back to Robinson. Beautiful two-man game. Big man throws it down. Boy, Shamet off the bench. He has been such a spark in so many different ways. As Mobley gets inside, he's fouled, counted and one.
None of those stretches were as dominant as what the New York Knicks have been in the last month.
Most beautiful team basketball we've seen in a while.
But you just don't see everybody in rhythm at the same time playing at this level where there's not an overburden on any one guy to have to get it done on a given night.
Shamet three-pointer, bang! Landry Shamet is now 12 of 13 from three-point range in the Eastern Conference Finals. Tyson tries to answer, can't get it to fall. Harden, we're under 2.5 to play here in the third. Harden whips it, Tyson's gonna try again. Cannot hit, and Bridges comes flying.
Since we're gonna have to start filling a little bit, probably fairly soon, has anybody made more money this season than Landry Shamet?
Is 92% good from the three-point line in the conference finals?
Yeah. Tyson lays it up. Shamet another 16 points in 13 minutes off the bench. Knicks wisely now taking time off the clock, even though it's the third quarter. Brunson falling away, puts it up, puts it in. Great balance again. 5 different Knicks in double figures. Brunson with 15 to go with 5 assists.
The very best footwork in this league, regardless of position. Jalen Brunson relies on that.
Tyson, nice alley-oop pass. And Evan Mobley able for Mobley. Off the turnover, Harden picks it up. Fires up a three, can't get it. The tip misses, and Deuce McBride brings it down. And Merrill and Brunson to play third quarter. Seven on the 24, Brunson and Harden. Brunson the drive, pull-up jumper, and the rebound goes. Knicks went up 29 in the first half. Cavs came out in the third quarter, cut it to 16, had a little momentum. And now Knicks dominating again. Brunson tried to get inside to Robinson. Shot clock winding down, throws it up. And Robinson can't get it, gets his offensive rebound.
Who's your favorite, Mike?
Why would you ask?
Mine is Rhea Ripley. She's my favorite.
Yeah, that's my guy.
She is my favorite.
Took your words out of my mouth on that one, RJ.
Mitchell on the drive, goes inside, lefty layup, banks it home, and some great playoff performances. But right now his team down 27 with just over a quarter to go. By the way, Jalen Brunson also NBA All-Second team. This is the second. Hart the rebound. And going to have to put it up, falling away a three. Hits the rim. And Mitchell comes away with it. Mitchell using the screen nicely, finds Mobley. Mobley gets inside on Towns. Little fake shot short. Had it stripped after he got the rebound. Towns with 14 rebounds tonight. One of the best rebounders in basketball. Thought about a three, drives on Allen, head down, gets inside, layup is good as he goes crashing to the floor.
Man, he is such a force because of his shooting ability. You have to close out like that, but he plays with such power downhill once he gets you on his hip.
Nice feet inside, and Allen with an easy dunk. Nope, he was.
Now, this time, Cat shows the ball and knows if he can just gonna be impossible to get him off his line.
But why wouldn't you close out and sit on his left hand? It's the game plan errors, it's effort errors.
Nice steal from Mitchell. Mitchell goes at Anunoby on sidestep.
And where does he go? He goes to his right hand. So you pressure him, sending him to his intelligent pressure.
Towns, by the way, this is his third consecutive to get into the NBA Finals if the Knicks hold on.
Mike, the thing I love about him is regardless this year of whether his shots were up or down, there was questions all. The productivity as a scorer sort of all over the place. The rebounding never changed. He did it every single night. That's a commitment and a sacrifice for your teammates.
Deuce McBride knocks down the three-pointer. 15-3 for the Knicks. And the lead is now up to 31. Mobley goes inside, and Jared Allen lays it up and in. This really is incredible what they're doing night in and night out. As Towns drives down a lane, scoop layup is good.
It's the exact same thing. It's that slow show, and he gets Mobley off his feet, and he's able to once again get to that.
Similar. So he was really just kind of bringing Karl Anthony Towns along, and the offense was where he made his sacrifice.
Mitchell crossover, and again, Mitchell outstanding offensive gears since late in the first quarter. Largest lead, 31. McBride left open, sets, fires. Anunoby offensive rebound, goes up, draws the foul, and he'll shoot two. Has been shooting the best of his career. As a reminder, Game 5, Western Conference Finals tomorrow night, 8:30 Eastern, NBC. Anunoby knocks down another. Anunoby made all-defensive second team, but it's his offense that has really skyrocketed this year. Knicks, by the way, kept saying he was robbed. He should have been on the first team. Shamet with the steal. Shamet feeds Anunoby with the flush.
There has been a huge story in this series. Once again, out on the run.
In Philadelphia, and now destroying the Cavs here in Cleveland.
Yeah, starters have been pulled. TOD 10:14 Eastern Standard Time. This series looks like it's over.
The playoff games to pull him with 8 minutes to go. By the way, Jalen Brunson is not going to play a second in the fourth quarter. He hasn't played a fourth quarter in any of the clinching games that they've had. Shot clock at 7. McBride leads in. Tough shot. Get going down for the Knicks.
Mike Brown's asking a foul to try and get some players out.
And there's the foul. Let's get Porter, Proctor. There's a turnover. Here comes Kolek. Kolek's become the third string point guard. Left-handed, can't get it to go. We'll bring it the other way. And a lot of the Cavs fans will head for the exits now. And you think back right now, in terms of this series, what happened in game 1 changed everything. Knicks were down 22 with 7.5 to go. And one of the great comebacks in NBA of the Cleveland Cavaliers, who had obviously had 2 previous series that were so emotional, both physically and mentally, as a foul called. And right now there's nobody happier in this crowd than Leon Rose, the Knicks president. Acquired Mikal Bridges. He acquired all 5 starters, and they have now turned into a championship contender.
And more so than just acquiring starters, he acquired 5 winners. Guys that played basketball the right way. The NBA is a very confusing. You can get talent together, but if you don't put together.
They've built a team that is complete, and they can beat you in a number of ways.
Jordan Clarkson, another pickup this year, has been great off the bench as we come up on the halfway point. And again, you see how another turnover. Dadier goes inside. He's fouled by Tomlin. You see the Knicks
of the Knicks trying to put together this group.
He has been one of the all-time in NBA history.
Wondered at the time when he came to New York, there was some talk. You know, is that too much money for Jalen Brunson at that time? Now, the bargain of the century, whatever that guy's making for what he has done for this franchise.
Thoughts with it, the Knicks overpaid. Kolek out to Dadier. Nice move with the left hand. The interesting thing at Jalen Brunson's introductory press conference, he said, "I'm not a savior in any way, shape, or form." There are a lot of fans in New York who will dispute that.
Every savior always says they're not a savior.
Tomlin banks it back home. Clarkson trying to draw a foul. Gets the rebound. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, this is going to be a very difficult, disappointing ending to what was a really strong season with some great playoff moments. And they just had nothing left there in game 1. They had the great game 7 win in Toronto, the great game 5 and game 7 wins in Detroit. First time in the conference finals in 8 years.
Maker, and you feel for these guys now, particularly Mitchell, you know, getting to the conference finals. We talk so much about it, finally getting there. And to go out like this has got to be a difficult feeling for him.
Kolek quickly throws it up and puts Chalamet and Kolek both look like they're so young as Diawara gets the rebound.
Well, Mike, compared to us, they are.
I'm glad you said us, because you didn't want to say
I didn't want to say us.
I'm just glad you didn't say you guys. That would have made me upset.
I'll save that bullet for next time.
Everybody's up if you're a Cavs fan. And again, you think back of that great victory in game 7. They blew out the Pistons as Thomas Bryant knocks down the 3.
And the Cavs are one of the very unique teams this season, because for them it was conference finals. It was championship or bust. They had the highest payroll. They added James Harden, and they hadn't been to an Eastern Conference Finals. So for them, you feel like there was a level, and you see it kind of transpire in the worst type of way. So they do have a lot of questions, and they're going to have to find some answers.
And at the other end, the Knicks in the last 4 years, they've experienced some exhilarating playoff wins and some brutal, deflating losses. This is a really battle-tested group that have learned what it takes to win night in and night out in the NBA postseason. As Kolek, the roster didn't play in '99, but was with the team when they lost to the Spurs.
And one thing we can agree on is Kolek lets it fly again. The trifecta he's going for. We can agree on this. Whoever comes out of the Western Conference, San Antonio or Oklahoma City, certainly a bigger challenge, more formidable test for this New York Knicks team, but they can't possibly be feeling any better about themselves as they go now get ready for this layoff and wait to see who they're going to play.
Oh, they're waiting for that to go to 7. Go 7, beat each other up.